morning. Welcome to Devotions in the Proverbs. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson, and I've been going through the Proverbs for several months, and I would love for you to go back if this is your first time and start from the beginning, but anywhere you start is fine. Today is Wednesday, August 4th. I'm going to be reading Proverbs 23, verses 9 through 12 in The Voice. It is a version of the Bible that is a little more updated, perhaps. So listen today for the word of the Lord. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. Do not remove the ancient landmarks. Do not enter the fields of the fatherless, for their Redeemer is mighty, and he will plead their cause against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to the words of knowledge. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you've heard this, do not enter the fields of the fatherless recently. So I'm not going to touch on that today. But I want you to imagine, just imagine, taking food away from children who have no father. What would happen to them if you harvested their field and left them only scraps? Can you imagine their little bodies when the food runs out, getting thinner and thinner? The rations become smaller and smaller. And the winter comes, and there's not enough food for them. Imagine their little bodies and the stress that the parent is under, trying to continue to feed and clothe and house their children. As an activity, I'm going to encourage you to take a day of fasting. You can have water, but don't take in any calories at all. 0 calories. What do you anticipate that your day would be like? Imagine that feeling of hunger, listening to the rumble of your stomach. Perhaps you get a little shaky. I guarantee you're going to think about food all the time. You might even go right to the cupboard or to the refrigerator and then go, oh, I forgot, I can't eat today. But you do have food, and you will be able to eat again. But what of the people that don't have the refrigerator or the larder of food? As an action, I'd like you to look around your neighborhood, and maybe you've done this before, but look around your neighborhood. Look around your church or your workspace. Can you identify families that are one parent is raising their children on their own? What can you do to help ease that parent's burden to feed and clothe and house their children? I think if you take that day of fasting and take it seriously, you'll find yourself opening that refrigerator door. Oh, I can't eat. Opening the cabinet. Oh, I can't eat. Driving and wanting to drive into that fast food place or into that grocery store. And just imagine not having the funding to purchase a thing. All around us are children who are hungry, and their parents are frightened. It's a thinker today. It's definitely a thinker. Do not enter the fields of the fatherless, for their Redeemer is mighty. He will plead their cause against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. This is the knowledge for you today and for me. I'll see you tomorrow.